Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to our beloved lecturer MKT341AG1 Madam Khairia Mazdia binti Kalimin. So today we're gonna present to you about our group report, which is Proton Company. So this is our group members. But before I proceed to the introduction part, I would like to thank you because Madam already advised us and give us the guidelines for us to complete this written report and can present it today. Malaysia Manufacturer and Company, Proton Holding Berhad, known as Proton, specialized in design, distribution, production, and sales of automobiles. The story of Proton brand started when the fourth Prime Minister, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, have a vision to produce the first national car in 1979. Times change times. In 1985, the first national car was produced, and its headquarters are in Shah Alam, Selangor, and its operation business is located in Proton City, Perak. The first car that released by the Proton named Proton Saga in 1985. It is a story where Malaysia is a country of capable producing or creating local car. Until now, 2022, because this month is 2023 and it's January, let's say until 2022, it's been 37 years, and Proton has released a total of 17 types of model car, and the latest one is X70. Not only that, like I said before, the first headquarters in Shah Alam, Selangor, but now there are a lot of Proton manufacture in every state in the Malaysia. It is achievement that say that local brand also can expand their business, and people also support the local brand business. So we move on to the next one, which is vision and also the mission. So what is this? Yeah? Why that every companies have vision and mission? So vision is what the company want to achieve in the upcoming years, and the mission is while the company is built up. So for Proton Company, they have their own vision and mission. The vision is a leading global mobility solution providers, and the mission is continuously create innovative process, products, and service that can win people hearts and minds.
Now, I will present recommendation the company in terms of technology and customer service. There are 4 recommendations to enhance their company's technology and customer service. 2 for the technology and 2 for the customer service. Now, we focus on technology improvement. So, firstly, the company needs to launch a more advanced chatbot that can directly to the headquarters. The customer does not need to wait long to get the answer and can directly issue the problem of their product to the HQ. It helps customers to save time and can immediately and efficiently answer their inquiries. Secondly, the company must create a mobile application experience so it can enhance productivity and competitiveness. The customer can look up the information and view the product they need. One of the big companies that already use this method is IKEA. Next, we look at the customer service that the company should improve. Firstly, the company should be implementing training and continuous education program for the customer service at least 6 months and above. This method can strengthen customer service skills and make them more confident in dealing with customers. Lastly, the company must help the customer service to improve their product knowledge and services for maintaining the customer satisfaction. Good product knowledge can increase customer engagement to learn more about the product, and good services can help to boost communication skills and increase sales.
I will talk about company issues. There are 3 company issues. The first is a customer has complained about Proton Pro service. When the customer went to repair his sun shield, he saw many scratches on the window, exactly where the sun shield was. And the servicer tried to blame it on the fact that the tin would wear out in 2 years. They then told him that he could return his car to the location where he had applied the tin, and they would repair it. After about 15 minutes, the servicer returned with the customer's car, claiming that the scratches were only on the tin and not on the glass. They refused to own their mistakes or accept responsibility for the scratches. Furthermore, a customer has complained about the rude treatment he gets from the Proton Idar store at Juru Auto City. He was upset with the attitude of a sales advisor when he went to the Proton Idar store at Juru Auto City to examine the new Proton Exora CFE. The sales advisor refused to let him drive the automobile to the main road since it's not registered, and he was only allowed to drive within the dealership area. Unfortunately, he does not know the advisor's name because he was not wearing his name tag. And how does a senior sales advisor not understand the purpose of the L in the shifts? All of this occurred between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. at the Proton Idar store in the Juru Auto City. Finally, a customer has expressed dissatisfaction with the service that went majorly wrong. After 60,000 kilometers, she had a car serviced. The vendor advised her to change the timing belt at the time. When she was to pick up her automobile, she realized that it would not shift into gear. But as a woman, she didn't think anything was wrong because they said they examined everything after the service and everything was fine. When she tried to drive again, she couldn't get the car into gears. She tried calling the guild, but the person at the switchboard stated that there was no answer at the workshop. So she informed them that the car were in shambles. The guy said it was impossible because they didn't touch the gearbox. But after a while, he suggested that the mechanic would accompany her home to investigate what had happened. They called on Monday and stated that they were unable to work on the car and that she needed to drive it to a PTA store at her own expense. She stated that she would not since they had botched it up. The person they claimed they definitely did something wrong and that they needed to remove the engine and gearbox in order to adjust the timing belt. She has been without a car for a week. The owner of the garage told her that she needed to try to prove that it was their fault. Her automobile was merely in for routine servicing, and now it's a shambles.
Hi, my name is Isaac Samamadin and my student number is 2021470048. And today I will talk about the company's solution in customer service. Every business has challenges, but what matters most is how successfully they work to solve them. Solving customer service issues is critical since it affects other business sector. Proton must become more customer focused and align their services to delight clients by effectively solving their concerns. Therefore, there are several ways of solution for each issue that Proton do to overcome their customer service issue. This is the first solution for the first issues. Proton makes sure they understand fully the customer's needs and double checks the cause of the window scratches. After that, make an apology because a lot of customers are only looking for the company that admit that it made a mistake. Proton also committed to the customer by promising not to repeat the mistake in the future. Proton also informs the client as soon as a ready solution is available. Proton acknowledges its mistakes and takes fully responsibility for repairing the window scratches. To ensure that the problem has been resolved, Proton asks the customers how they feel about the car's window after it has been fixed. Customers will see through this action that Proton values their business and is dedicated to giving them a better experience. The second solution for the second issues is Proton sends their employee for customer service training and relationship building, or they can explore in-house training for a more cost-effective solution. However, in-house training is only recommended if the employee has skills that truly understand customer service. It is usually preferable to obtain this from an impartial party because they may be more objective. The support personnel also have been trained by Proton. Proton conduct the training sessions to transfer knowledge and improve customer service soft skills. Train the staff on two things: how to use the proper language when talking with various types of consumers and how to gently deny a customer request. For instance, explain to the customer gently to not to drive the automobile to the main road since it was not registered. To provide top quality service, the basic rules of customer service ethics should be infused into every aspect in Proton's company. The third solution for the third issues is by contacting the customer. It makes the customer feel heard. Spend a few minutes on the phone or exchange a few emails to get to the heart of the car problem and give the customer a sense of understanding. Make realistic promises to fix the car issue after that. Customer feel included in the solution because of this. Send them an email to let them know the car has been fixed after making the pledge to do so. Additionally, don't let a day pass without answering call, emails, or comments on the company website to make their time useful. Furthermore, make it a fair offer by giving them what they lost as well. Do what makes logical sense. It is what will get the issue resolved. For instance, change out the damaged gearbox for a new one. Moreover, Proton also can make it better with a little extra. After we made it fair, we made it better. Proton can accomplish this without breaking the bank. Give them an additional percentage of their next expenses. For instance, without charging her or using any of her money, Proton assisted her in driving the car to the PTA store.
Next, Proton Company strategies on empowerment for success. First, foreign partner. Second, agreement between Geely and Proton. Third, zero defect campaign. And lastly is improve the quality of Proton car. Foreign partner. The Advihicum, owner of Proton, believe that the national automaker can be more successful car maker once a foreign strategic partner (FSP) is on board. The entry of a FSP will enable Proton to revitalize itself to access the new platform, powertrains, and technology, which will further improve its range of product and its quality. Second, agreement between Geely and Proton. There are many good things to be gained by Proton from this agreement. First, Proton will have access to all of Geely's latest technology and expertise. Geely also will provide management expertise to Proton. This collaboration also opens up space for Proton to explore a wider market, especially to the South Asian and China. Proton also will be recognized as Geely Center of Excellence globally. Next, Zero Defect Campaign. Proton launched a Zero Defect campaign aimed at extinguishing perception of low quality. Proton plans to cater to all models by replacing natural gas tanks to ease the burden on consumers in terms of rising fuel costs. With this no volatile rise in oil price, consumers want quality car and they have high hope for Proton. Proton want to focus on rebranding the company. The focus is on the putting Proton on a better foundation to improve quality, product, and profitability and to be ready to compete globally. Improve quality of Proton car to attract customers. The more comprehensive use of robot in Tanjung Malim as well as in Shah Alam in the repetitive and relatively dangerous welding process is one of the fundamental steps in achieve a global level of quality. The consistency of robots is unmatched by humans, especially in heavy-duty, repetitive, and dangerous situations. Brief the best example of how quality is applied from the beginning of the design process, the selection of material to the manufacturing process. Brief is installed using a dollar system where all door boots and bonnets are installed at the last stage to make it easy for workers to install other components such as car interiors without being hindered by the position of the doors. Simplifying work is an easy step to improve quality. Proton is also looking to get more female workers in the factory for the finishing process.
So in conclusion, as we all know that each and every firm values its customers because there's no business can thrive without its client. Customers will go where they are treated fairly, with respect, and even spend more money at such a business. Every interaction will set customers' first impression on the company. Do they start liking the company or not? It depends on how the employee is treating them, such as sales calls, product delivery, customers complaint, billing, and every problem resolution will get into consideration. To get all staff to support this objective surely is the hardest thing to be done, and most of the employees in customer service are likely aware of the importance of being kind and effective in their work. But to make sure every employee is to understand how the activity directly affect the company's success, it requires more than just putting up posters and a catchy slogans. Last but not least, customer service is a big role to attract customers and sets company to be apart from other competitors in a price-dominated marketplace.